One of the most beloved musicals in the history of Broadway is Hello, Dolly, the story of a meddlesome matchmaker and her comic attempts to meet her own match. Joining us today are the principal leads in the upcoming Chattanooga theater production, Beth McClary and Rob Inman. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
It's awesome to be here, Jess.
It sure is.
Okay, so Beth, you of course play Dolly, the iconic character of the show, and Rob, you're playing Mr.
Vandergelder. Horace Vandergelder. Dolly's love interest, ultimately, by the end of the show.
Right. Is this who you're trying to match with, or
Absolutely.
Tell me the story.
Well, so the interesting thing that a lot of people don't realize is that Dolly is a widow, and she has decided to take control of her life again, that she's been a survivor and she's ready to thrive. And so the story is Dolly connecting people who are lonely and helping them find love, and it is a comedy. There is lots of farce and excitement and
very familiar songs.
Yeah.
Right.
Everybody knows Hello, Dolly. There are a couple songs that were featured in the movie WALL-E, the Pixar movie. You'll recognize those immediately as soon as you hear them, and others. This is an old-fashioned musical. Everybody loves it. It's running again in New York now in revival.
Right.
So
we wouldn't know the name today if it wasn't so great.
Exactly.
So tell me about your character.
Well, Horace is a little bit of a grump, but he's won over by the end. Well, I don't want to give it away.
he's charming, and he can't hide it.
Yeah, so she says.
Well, of course she has to think that, right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, and so tell me about the Chattanooga Theater Center. Talk to me about the cast for this production and a little bit more about the center as well.
Theater Center has been there for a long time. We're coming up on 100 years, I believe,
Wow.
before too long, yeah. One of the oldest community theaters still running in the country. So we've got a long history of quality, especially in recent years. So we bring out some of the best volunteers in the city. We have some of the best musicians playing, and the sets and costumes you won't believe. It's just, it's thrilling to see.
And we've been showing some pictures of
Good.
the two of you, and then Beth, you as Dolly. And I tried to get her to bring her headdress today so I could try it on, but she wouldn't. So
I have to come see the show, Jess.
I know. We will be there, that's for certain. What can we expect to see that's maybe unexpected?
Well, me as a love interest, that could be unexpected.
That could be, yes. That could. It's such a fun show, and the comedy. I think a lot of people see it as, or think of Hello, Dolly as being a love story, and it is a love story, but it is a comedy.
Absolutely.
And so you need to come prepared to laugh and sort of go with the flow of the story, because that, if you'll just follow it along, it'll be a wonderful adventure and a wonderful ride.
The most obvious new thing that you will see is a bunch of fresh faces that you've never seen there before. The energy of these kids, it seems to go in cycles. Every 10, 20 years, there's a crop of young talent in Chattanooga that just explodes, and we're in that period right now, and we got some of them.
Well,
right
that's
now.
exciting.
Yeah,
So
it is.
how many people are in the cast? Talk to me about the
We
production.
kind of thought 35, and it's in that territory.
Wow, so that's a good sized cast there.
Sure is. Sure
Awesome.
is.
So-
Especially to occupy people's summers. I mean, it had to be good.
Right, so this is obviously going to be starting this weekend, correct? All right. So talk to me about the lead-up process. What's it been like? I know.
Oh, exactly.
Well, if y'all don't know, Beth works here with us, and so we've been following her journey throughout the lead-up and the audition process, and celebrated with her when she got the Dolly position. So how has it been getting prepared for this production?
Well, I'm recently retired, so I get to go home and take a nap when this is all over. So I'm fine. But Beth has been working like a dog for it's been 2 months.
2 months.
2 months,
yes.
yeah. Since the audition process and all of that started.
Wow.
So that's a lot of work.
It still blows my mind you can pull a show together in
Yeah.
2 months.
Yeah.
2
Wow.
months every night from 7:30 until 10:30, except for Saturday nights,
Well,
which
and then-
we have off.
And then the last several nights are going to be.
Yes.
But of course, you're crunch time now.
Exactly.
Okay, so give
Exactly.
me the dates again and details on tickets.
It starts this Friday, the 13th, and runs Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and then Sunday matinees through August 5th.
Okay.
Call the theater center or go online, and all that information is right there.
Do we need to reserve our tickets ahead of time?
It would be a good idea.
Good to know.
This one's going to sell out quite often. So, in fact, I'm going to the theater center right after this to reserve seats for this weekend. So I'd advise everybody to do that.
And what's the best way to find out more information on this production and future productions?
The phone number is 267-8534, directly to the box office. And then you can do things online. It's all online as well.
Well, thanks so much for joining us, and best
pleasure.
of luck in opening weekend. I know I'm coming to see it, I think, the 22nd. So,
Oh, excellent. Good.
so I will see you guys again real soon.
Good.
And be right back on Let's Chat.